Hello there. It's Loren. I'm here live at Tanglewood on a rainy, wet Friday morning. It's apparently there's a tropical storm going on right now, so not particularly sunny this morning. That's okay. I mean, honestly, this is early in the rainy season here, and we expect a lot of rain right now. Usually, it's in the afternoons. Most days are sunny, with rain happening sometime later in the day. But right now we have a tropical storm, probably in the Caribbean. I don't know the details, but they're saying it's probably going to be raining for a day or two. So pretty wet this morning. It's been raining all night, and it's raining this morning, off and on. But it's great. It's great because hello there, Lisa B. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. It's great because oops, sorry about that, buddy. Because accidentally kicked the kitty. It's great because we are coming off of a dry season, needing lots of water, and ready to start planting trees. In fact, we always plant trees this time of year, and always at the end of the dry season, there's going to be some trees that don't make it. And so we've probably got, maybe 15 trees to replace here. These are trees that went in probably last year, most of them, that didn't survive the long dry season. And that happens every year. There's always going to be some that don't make it for some reason. I mean, that's out of many hundreds, maybe 1,000 trees we've planted. So it's a pretty small percentage. And of course, we're getting ready to start planting the 11 hectares, 27 acres next door that we recently acquired. And so that's exciting because we've got space there to plant probably 7,000 trees. We probably have, we probably have 500 or 600 trees right now here, and I've just ordered about 400 more. So we've got trees coming in about 50 different varieties. It must be less than 400 because we've ordered 5 of most of them. So I'm thinking it's going to be, it's probably around, I've lost track, obviously, around 200, 250 trees we've got coming, something like that. Very exciting, including many species. We already have about 135 species here now of different fruit trees. And that's, understand we've got maybe 7 or 8 kinds of mangoes and at least 6 or 7 kinds of avocados and 4 or 5 kinds of guavas and 4 kinds of papayas. So I'm counting each of those as a separate species, 16 kinds of bananas. We've got all kinds of things coming, including some things we have and including some many things that we didn't already have. So we're probably going to be up to, probably 170 different fruit species by the time or varieties by the time we get all these in the ground. I don't know about you, but for me, it's like super exciting. It's interesting. I just took some pictures. I just came back. I was going to announce an hour ago, and then I went out to check on what some guys were doing and decided to take some pictures while I was out. Walk through the garden here. There's always amazing opportunities to get pictures. And I got some pictures. We have a fruit, Ikako, which is fruiting now, the trees. It's not our first year. We had them last year for the first time. They're not all that good. And yet I'm still excited to have this fruit on the tree. It's kind of cool, that there's a fruit coming on the tree. Off the table, buddy. Off the table. So let me check and see who's here with us. Now, if you haven't already said so, and you'd like to, you're welcome to post here who you are and where you're from. We have a few people here. Let's see. I said hello to Lisa already. Insay Marketers, great rising. Hello there. 369 Grand Risings. Judy Osborne, good morning from Oregon. Great to see you. It's always good to see you, all of you. I'm glad you're here. Get off there, buddy. Get off there, please. Gunshy from Perth, Australia. Good to see you here. Lisa B says, any opinions on whole body vibration machines while fasting can have on a low vibration and do mild stretching? Well, I'm not really familiar with machines like this. I mean, I've seen vibrating beds. I don't know if you remember those. Those probably came out of the 50s or 60s, and when I was a kid, we would still see them. I haven't seen one in a long time. but you'd put a quarter in a slot and the whole bed would vibrate. I'm not sure exactly what they're supposed to do for you. My guess is that there's probably more harm than benefit because of the exposure to electromagnetic radiation. Anytime you're near an electric motor, that close to a machine, you're being affected by it. And so I would say probably better off getting a massage, having someone manually manipulate your body a little bit if that's what you're needing. I think that might be better for you. Hello there. Okay. Hebrew name. I don't read Hebrew very well anymore, so I'm not sure who this is. Hi at last. Zolani Sidhol. Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for the garden update. You're very welcome. Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited talking about the garden. It's just so cool to see. I mean, it's the fruit trees, of course, are amazing because we live on fruit here, and it's always wonderful to have more of our own stuff coming in. We want to get to the point where we're self-sufficient. We're not there yet. Closer all the time. Right now, as it starts raining, the papayas, the bananas start producing faster. We get production all year long, but it's much slower in the dry season. And so we've just come off of a 5-month dry season. I mean, it's, technically the rainy season started, say 3 weeks ago, something like that. But we're now starting to see the effects as things start fruiting faster and growing faster. They need the water to do that. We have 150 orange trees, a lot more oranges than we need. They were here. And the oranges are technically fully formed by probably late March or April. But it's only now, after a few weeks of rain, that they swell up with more water and they're much juicier. So they're actually now ready. And what will happen? I mean, we won't possibly be able to eat all those oranges. I mean, we literally have thousands and thousands of oranges. What we do every year is we sell most of the crop. We have someone who's in the business come and harvest them. We'll typically keep a few trees for ourselves, and then we'll sell the rest of the crop to somebody, and they can come and pick them and harvest them. And that's just as well, because we can't possibly eat them all. It's actually better to get them off of the tree. By the way, oranges are interesting in that typically they don't fall on the ground when they're ripe. They'll fall on the ground eventually, but only much later. They can actually sit on the tree for quite a while, long past any good. And so they actually need to be picked. It's better to get them off of the trees once they're ready. All right, let's see here. Zolani from South Africa, glad you're here. Mike Roselle, howdy from upstate New York. Glad to see you, Mike. Eden says, happy Friday, friends. Good to see you, Eden. And JJ, you're late? Well, you know what? I was late too. We only started a few minutes ago, about 7 minutes ago. Boris Davidovich says, Loren, hi, your thoughts on monogamy in marriage. What can I say? We just got a super chat, and I'm going to come to you. It looks like it's M. Will. So I'm not sure who that is, but M.